Word around town is the new administration is trying to pass a bill where the teachers are allowed to whoop these children's ass. And all I have to say is, my prayers have been met. Now, we all know who's already against this policy, this bill being passed. These single mothers, these she-hyenas, and these liberal chicks that only believe in gentle parenting. But hey, they will allow children to express themselves by becoming furries in the classroom, acting like animals, and they will allow and sign off for children to have the ultimate say on how they identify themselves biologically. They will go to these board meetings and these parent-teacher conferences and come together and all vote for children to have zesty clubs. I call them glee clubs, but they don't want to allow these unruly children, these unhinged, unfiltered, to get their ass whooped by the teachers that not only care about these children's education, but to also have the responsibility of building positive members of society. At this point, if you made it this far in the video, like, comment, share, subscribe. If you're new, go check out my other platform. Link is in the bio. My father signed off on me to get my ass whooped in private preschool if I was to be unruly or out of order, disrupting and distracting the children that are also trying to learn in the classroom. Because I was a very articulate preschooler, I would always question or talk back to teachers back in those days. And whenever I was out of order, I would get that ruler to the hand. Now, mind you, these chicks are already in an uproar without even acknowledging that they have to sign off on their child to be disciplined in that way by a teacher. They want to go against the bill just because there's no thought process behind it. Their children is coming home and saying, F you, mom, smacking them in their face and telling them to go make their dinner. But they all will say the discipline starts in the home. Most of you ticks don't even have a representation because you didn't have no fathers in the household because your mothers ran them off. So how would you know what structure and true disciplinary actions really look like? That whole Biden administration, y'all voted for gentle parenting. But then you're gonna have these weave warriors in my comments talking about don't have no kids. If my father didn't sign off on disciplinary actions while I was really, really young, I kid you not, I probably would have already had a kid as soon as my balls dropped. Especially where I'm from, kids start young. They're fresh. These young baby chicks, when I was in preschool, would have me playing house with them, making me play the husband, making me play the dad every time. If you him, you know what playing the dad is back in the day used to be. They couldn't get enough of these soup coolers. And this was in preschool. But I digress. We ain't gonna argue the semantics. The new administration so far has been very promising in my eyes. And the party has just begun.